Hey everyone, it's Carol Roth, and I am sitting here with my good friend Tim Shurr, who is the self-sabotage expert. And as entrepreneurs and small business owners, a lot of times we are sabotaging our own success. So we're going to talk about that with Tim today. We're not going to talk about his other skill, which is hypnotizing people, because I swear you don't want to see me. Well, you probably do want to see me hypnotized, but I do not want to watch the video of me being hypnotized. So Tim, let's talk about entrepreneurs. Why do people sabotage their own success?
Well, we're not doing it on purpose, right? But we tend to get caught up in the moment and what's happening around us. And so understanding how your mind works and how to use it to your advantage is the key. So your mind's like a computer, and I'm the geek squad for your brain. I will show you these mental shortcuts so you can get the most out of you. But self-sabotage is really not understanding how to use your mind in a way that's going to help you to stay calm and stay persistent and stay productive and motivated, so that you're using your time and your energy and your money in the right way to produce the greatest return.
So why do we do it though? What is it that we're sabotaging against? Why are we sabotageurs?
Well, you know, the biggest reason, if you get down to it, is we have this fear that we're not enough. And because of this deep down insecurity, it causes us to always be more ambitious or make more money or make more connections or work around the clock. And, you know, we're always trying to accomplish and achieve, right?
Yeah, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, no one watching this video would understand that. But yeah, we're out there and we're the super achievers of the world. And we often have what I call achiever syndrome. And achiever syndrome is when one day you're out to conquer the world, you're going to make it all happen, and then the next day you're totally depressed and full of anxiety. It's never going to work. It's never going to happen. And we torture ourselves. And it's simply because we don't understand how our mind works. And so there's a couple things you can do. Sabotage number one is focus on the outcome that you want. Really focus on the end. You know, in Stephen Covey's brilliant book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, he talks about the first habit is have the end in mind. So what is it that you really want to have happen? And do you spend any time actually imagining it happening in your mind? Where if you came to me and you were an athlete and you wanted to shoot more free throws and get them in the hoop, would you imagine the ball missing and bouncing off the rim, or would you imagine the ball actually going in? So in your business, if you're working and you want to set up a deal, or you're having a hard time picking up the phone and calling, what are you imagining? Are you imagining it not going well, or are you focusing on you're about to create a friend that's going to create a connection that's going to make you a lot of money? Maybe your wife or your husband, your spouse. Are you focusing on how you're going to be stressed out and you're going to be arguing, or do you focus on the outcome you want, where you feel more passionate, connected, and in love?
Yeah, that's the outcome that every guy wants, right? To be more passionate, whatever word we want to use for that.
We want to sit up and talk for hours, you know?
How was your day, honey? Yeah. All right, so that's great. So in terms of the things that people fear, you know, we have fear of failure, but we also have people who fear success.
Yeah.
So what are some tips if you're afraid of succeeding? How do you get around doing that?
Well, another big sabotage is when we associate pleasure and pain incorrectly, when we don't have enough leverage over ourselves. And what I mean by that is when we accidentally associate pain to the goal, like pain to being successful, and pleasure to distracting yourself and doing something else, which is the recipe for procrastination. Okay, so when you associate pain to picking up the phone and calling somebody, and you associate pleasure to watching TV, you're in big trouble. So what we want to do is understand that a fear of success is really you not looking at the opportunities that you have and feeling like you're in control of them. You feel like you're going to reach a certain level, and you're going to have more to do, and there's going to be more demands, and you're not quite sure you can measure up. But you always have the ability to pause. You always have the ability to stop and reflect and refocus. A brilliant business friend of mine said that in life you got to just take charge and correct on the fly. And so you might not know all the steps, but if you take the first couple and then reassess where you're at, remaining calm, staying peaceful, taking time for yourself a little bit each day so that you're keeping your energy up and you're focusing on what's most important, then you will be in control of your success instead of being controlled by it.
Love that. Well, we definitely don't want the entrepreneurs and small business owners sabotaging themselves. So great tips, Tim. How can everyone connect with you?
You just go to eliminatesabotage.com. I got a book called Get Out of Your Way, and it's all about the most effective strategies for eliminating self-sabotage from your money, your health, and your relationships. You get the book, and I'm going to send you a whole bunch of cutting-edge videos that are going to help you in each of those areas. And those videos are free. You get a lot of gifts, and it will help you transform your life.
Yeah, and this guy knows what he's talking about because I wouldn't let him hang out here with me if he didn't. Thanks for watching, and go eliminate that self-sabotage.